Hello everybody, this is RJ Epic here, and welcome to the 12 Days of Comics. Our true love is comics. It's time for 12 Days of Christmas, but in comic form. Okay, yes, this is the 12 Days of Comics, Day 4. You guys should have just watched Day 3, I hope, because these will be uploaded simultaneously. I haven't even uploaded number 3 yet, because these are going up back to back, literally. This is a special treat for you guys, and I hope you enjoy. So this is my 4th Comics Insight review, and my 4th day of 12 Days of Comics. Not all these 12 Days of Comics videos will be Comics Insight review, but I haven't come up with any ideas, or haven't gotten any other comic book related things I can do right now. So we're just going straight to this. Though tomorrow, if I can come up for something, you guys will be getting something different. But if I can't, you guys will still be getting another one of these. In the last video, I said I had 2 independents going out today, but I decided otherwise, and I decided, you know what? I think most of my collection, the majority is Marvel. If not, it could possibly, well, I know, the majority is Marvel. Actually, Image is probably in 2nd place, weirdly, only because of Walking Dead. But, yeah, I think majority is Marvel. So I decided to go for another Marvel video, even though we already did. We already did Silk number 1, and we did Ultimate Spider-Man number 50. But today we are going to be doing the Guardians of Knowhere number 1. And to be truthful, why I did all new Jughead number 1 earlier in Day 3, and why I'm doing Guardians of Knowhere number 1 here, is because they were both pretty quick issues to go through, and that's what I'm looking for, because I'm doing 2 videos in 1 day, 2 12 days of comics, and 2 comics and stars review, which kind of take a lot out of my mind, because I have to think about what I'm saying and everything. So, in that factor, I wanted some quicker comics for today. And I think this one's pretty quick, because not that much really happens in this, from what I remember. I haven't read this in a while. First, let's touch on the cover. Let's just get into it. This cover is a variant cover. This cover is amazing. Gwenum, which I'm surprised we actually haven't had this character in for real, and seen it. Because this would be, I think, a pretty cool character. And Venom would just be kind of cool if it was female. But Gwen Stacy, that would make it even better. And Gwenum, if they kept the name too, that'd be cool. Yeah, let's get into it now. Whoa, that looks kind of cool. Flip it in. So each region is a domain unto itself. Guardians of Knowhere. Brian Michael Bendis wrote this, which is why I'm even a little bit more disappointed, because everything I've read of Bendis, I've literally loved. But this, I mean, I still like this, but it wasn't all that great. In fact, look out for Comic Countdown special at the end of the year / beginning of the next year. That this will be on the list. You probably realize what list it might be on, but still, let's get straight into it then. First page, we have a, oh, well, we're at Knowhere now. So we have just this introduction kind of thing. Except the mighty hand of Doom saved us, whatever. So Doom saved them. So this is where they're stuck, I guess. So there's a whole world of creatures. So I guess they're not supposed to go outside of this Knowhere. But come on, there's crazy and then there's crazy. If there were aliens, we totally know about them. So yeah, they're kind of stuck in their own domain. We see, ooh, Angela is flying here. I kind of forgot she was in this book a little. We see her float down. Then we see a little bit of Drax, Destroyer. Where is she? So, I know who to look for, but I don't know if you guys know, so let's get into it. He's like, Angela, I know who I am. Where is she? Have a drink with me. It's like, I think you've already had mine. Where is she? So, Drax is obviously, buzzing a little bit. You know, I'm not going to tell you that. And she's like, you're not going to pretend you don't know who I'm talking about, or tell me you don't know where she is. I would never disrespect you like that, Drax says. She's like, last chance, Destroyer. And he's like, last chance. Crash! Okay, so Drax and Angela, let's have a face-off. Ha! Where is she? Smack. We just have a fight battle for like what I felt like was half the book. Still crossing. Oh, we get a free like dagger thingies right into Drax's neck. How he's still going, I have no idea. Then we have slicing of the arm. By the looks of it, Drax is pretty durable fellow. Then Angela, Doom's daughter, step away from the destroyer. Gamora, you looking for me? Here I am. So we find out that Angela was looking for Gamora because apparently Gamora has become the most powerful being in the universe. And I think that was during the Black Vortex event, which I have not read. So do not spoil in the comments what happens in that event, because I might have to try to read that if I can. Angela's like, you ought to come with me, Lady Gamora. And she's like, I don't think I will. My order is dead or alive. I'd rather not do either of those. So, okay, can you guys tell me in the comments, is Angela Doom's daughter? Because that's her name. Is Dr. Doom's daughter? Because that'd be kind of cool. She's like, you left your territory. And she's like, I left your territory. It is forbidden. Clearly, do you know what I am? What do you mean by that? Not sponsored by Future Fight, but that's an awesome game. Marvel Future Fight is an awesome game, by the way. I might actually, you know what? That might be what you guys get tomorrow. You guys might be getting another RJ Talks. Maybe about games in general, maybe about Future Fight. I don't know now. That gave me an idea. We get some boom and some crashing. Then we get to see Rocket. Yes, everybody's favorite talking raccoon. Time to go, everybody, he says. And Gamora's like, I had some control, Rocket. He's like, sure you did. Drax be coming in a while. And Angela's getting angry. She's like, where did they go? Which way did they go? Nobody's saying anything, and she's steaming now. Okay, we have not much going on. We see this guy, can't remember his name. Where are you taking this, Rocket? You're welcome for saving your life again, Drax again. And where, Rocket? Rocket, no names, we're almost there. Drax like, I know this place. And how do I know this? And he's like, stop talking, Drax, you seem smarter. You just said no names, I meant not my name. Will she help us? Ask her, hey Mantis. So we go to Mantis, whoever she is. I don't really know who Mantis is. The Guardians, are you being followed? We need to not be out there. We need to not be out here. Come with me. I'm basically actually reading this right now as I'm going. And actually, this is better than I remember for some reason. I'm actually really enjoying this and just looking at the visuals and reading the summary of the story to you guys. I'm enjoying this myself. What are you thinking, lady? You don't have to yell. I believe I do. You don't leave nowhere. So Gamora left her territory. It's not after, because you're not allowed to do that. Want to get yourself killed, which normally would to actually be your call, but we need you up here. What drew you away from here? It's already mystery, blah blah blah, because Gamora isn't talking. It's like, I can't read minds. Because Rocket asked her to read her mind, but she's like, I can't read minds. But you do things messing with planets, yeah, so she's you can't just poke her brain. Yeah, that's funny. Okay, Jack's kind of tired of this. He's like, leave Gamora be. Blah, blah, blah. He's like, man, it's like this. And Rocket's like, no, that's not how this works. We made a deal. We made a commitment to each other. Made commitment to Knowhere. As a group, we decided these people need our help, and we are going to help them. And somebody is not living up to their part of the bargain. Blah, blah, blah. So apparently she's not really helping. You heard of before. I don't think there. Oh, then Gamora's like, I don't think there's a doom. I think it's a me, because Rocket's like, you'll incur the wrath of doom, and she's like, I think it's a made up story to keep us here, to keep us oppressed. What are you talking about? Rocket's like. So this is getting all religious on us right here, right now. I hope nobody is offended by this book, because, come on, it's a comic book. And plus, it's freedom of speech. I mean, you can't really get angry for the writers for putting that type of thing in. It's kind of a real-life situation, too. Personally, I'm not a religious person, so, I don't know. That is actually another RJ Talks video to come, and that's more of a rant than a talk. But you know what? that might be coming soon. That might be a special video you guys will get in between 12 days of comics. Yeah. Oh, there's another series I have to get. House of M, but okay, we're not on to that though. She's like, never mind. No, I completely will mind. What are you talking about, lady? I see things differently than you. Yes, you're fancy cosmic crowd, so what to tell her? How can you say there ain't no doom when we live in the head of the thing you chopped off to save the whole entire crook-taken planet? Thanos. What? What is a Thanos? Oh, Gamora's bringing up Thanos. Great. Oh, we get a giant explosion that takes up 3 panels. And then we go here. We see this guy again, Destroyer. Destroyer, get up. Then Rocket gets up, blam, murdered all of your face. Shoots the gun at him. Hits him right in the face. He's like, did you see that? That was maybe my greatest moment ever. Or not, because he gets back up. He's like, Destroyer, you knew this, right? He's like, Destroyer, I knew that. Sorry. He was like, Destroyer, you knew this would happen. I told you this would. I told you if you crossed me again, I would drag you out into the streets of Knowhere and beat you to death in front of everyone, including your private friends. She's like, who are you? This happened while you were gone. I just met these guys. Rocket's pretending not to know them because he doesn't want to get killed. He's, okay. Then we go back to bad guy. He's like, Lady Gamora, I am Yotat. Knowhere is, for all purposes, now mine. And I think when I am done here, they will call me and I think when I am done here, they will call me Yotat the Destroyer. Destroyer of the Destroyer. You know, I just thought of that, but I really like the sound of it. So we get, I don't know if this is really an introduction, but it is in terms of this series. We get introduced to Yotat. He is after Drax the Destroyer. He wants to kill him to become the Destroyer of the Destroyer. So that is very interesting. I think overall this book is going to get a solid 7 out of 10. This is a pretty good overall story that probably the issues after this are better than this, but this is not the greatest #1 issue. Kind of underwhelming because I was really excited. This is my first Guardians of the Galaxy book, you know what I mean? So I was like, oh yeah, well, this should be good, this should be fun. I've heard nothing but great things. And then, well, I had this, which is probably not the best way to start with Guardians of the Galaxy. Actually, both of the Guardians of the Galaxy book I've gotten haven't been as great as I wanted them to be. I have Guardians of the Galaxy #1, 2, which might be part of the 12 Days of Comics. I don't know if it will be or not. But it wasn't the best thing, so that's why I haven't continued. Anyway, guys, thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Like and subscribe if you did, and I'll see you all later. Peace out.